Easter Rice Krispie treats, simple and delicious.
Let's see what's cooking. Let's get the facts. Let's see what's cooking. It's time for Yo-Yo Max 12.
Hello everyone, starting off with your basic Rice Krispie recipe, which is 10 ounces of marshmallows, 3 tablespoons of butter. I put this in the microwave for about 90 seconds on high until the marshmallows are all puffy and melted, and I just stir the butter and the marshmallows together until it's nice and smooth, and then you just pour in 6 cups of Rice Krispies. And then stir it around until all the Rice Krispie bits are coated with the marshmallow. Now, if you have to step away for some reason and your mixture starts to harden, because it does harden up fairly quickly, just put it back in the microwave for 10-20 seconds and it'll loosen right back up and you'll be able to work with it a lot easier. Now, this particular recipe that I found says to put it in a 9 by 13 inch baking dish. It says to put a third of the mixture in the bottom of a 9 by 13 inch baking dish. And I lightly grease this baking dish with a little bit of cooking spray. And then to sprinkle 10 ounces of those little mini eggs on top. I think I used 10 ounces. I just put a lot of them on there, but you can put as many or as few as you wanted. I just want every piece to have at least 2 or 3 in it. Now, this is where the problem started. I had to put that remaining mixture on top, and then I realized there's no way there's enough left in that bowl to cover that entire pan, so that all those mini eggs are hidden underneath. Wasn't going to happen. So I decided to transfer this into an 8 by 10 inch baking dish, which it probably should have been in the first place. 8 by 10 inch baking dish, and it makes sense because these Rice Krispie recipes generally go in an 8 by 10 inch baking dish. And then I just folded the edges over a bit and just kind of moved things around, and then most of my mini eggs were covered, so that worked out really, really well. Now we need 1 cup of sweetened shredded coconut, and you need to tint that green. Now you can use liquid food color, which probably be the better option for this. I used paste food color, which required me to move it around and kind of rub the bits together because to get spread that green color. I finally put it in a Ziploc bag and just kind of mushed it and shook it, and actually most of the coconut turned green, which was perfect. But if you have liquid green food color, use that instead. The next layer is 8 ounces of green candy melts. I didn't have green, all I had was white, so I used some oil-based food color, which is perfect for these candy melts, to tint them green. And once I had a lovely pastel shade of green, I poured that on top of the Rice Krispie treats, and you spread it around evenly so that the entire surface is covered. And then you need to add more toppings, and do this while these candy melts are still liquid so that everything sticks properly. First layer will be some of that shredded coconut that's supposed to look like grass. I did not use the whole cup. I used about half a cup, maybe a little bit more than that. And then I added some pastel colored Easter sprinkles. And I had these little Easter candies, or little hens and chicks, and there were bunnies and little eggs and tulips. Sprinkled some of those on, and then I found these little Cadbury Mini Eggs, but they're little tiny mini eggs, and chocolate in the middle. Spread those around, and then I had some Easter egg jelly beans, plunked a few of those on the top, and then finally I put more of the larger Cadbury Mini Eggs on top, and I just kind of pressed down slightly just so that they would stick to the surface, and that's what it looks like. Very busy, but very cute. I recommend you put these in the refrigerator just so that those candy melts set, won't take very long, and then immediately cut them up and serve them, because Rice Krispie treats are best served right away within the first day or two. These are delicious. I mean, they're so simple. It's Rice Krispie treats, but with all those additions in that candy melt layer, it makes them really special. If you're looking for more Easter treats to try, I have a playlist. There'll be a link in the description. And on your screen right now is a video that I call my Bunny Butts Cupcakes. Check it out. Thank you so much for watching.